Yo, what's good YouTube? You are live with the WOODSTA once again for another dose. This one is just another announcement video, and I'm sure you probably, if you checked my last video, you would have seen this bad boy slightly more to the side. I tried to hide it, but unfortunately I was too close to the mic. That's part of being an MC. Everywhere the mic goes, you go. So hey, yeah, I've got to be there. So this will hopefully improve the overall sound quality, as I'm sure you guys can actually hear. I mean, obviously it will be edited by the time you guys get to hear it, but straight away, this mic is very natural sounding. It, it's really good. Originally I was supposed to get the Rode N1A, and they sent me something very similar. This is if any of you guys care, but they sent me, and if you guys can see that, which is the Rode NT1. I was supposed to get the Rode NT1A. They sent me the Rode NT1. But this one is supposed to be better. But anyway, this was just an announcement video just to announce obviously the new microphone. I've heard a few people complain about the audio problems. The mic's not very good. It's not very good quality at all. There's also a lot of background noise. So I'm listening to you guys. I'm trying to do my best, I did say that we're going to try new things and experiment, and there's a lot to come at some point. I reckon that at some point you guys will get to hear it, and I'm pretty sure you'll like what you're hearing. So yeah. So announcement one is obviously about my microphone, which I'm hoping you guys are going to like the sound quality, the overall sound quality, especially at the end. It's going to be more polished, refined. And obviously this will also help with my raps, MCing, whatever you want to call it. I personally class myself as an MC more than a rapper, but Right, announcement two, where we are currently recording, should be moving very soon. Because I often sit on my bed, these days I have the laptop. Obviously previously it was my mobile phone, if you followed me since the very beginning. Obviously now I've got the new mic, but soon I'm going to be over there, my desk, my little command center with all my speakers and basically everything to hopefully improve the quality of these videos as well. Another update which is coming in the actual thing is coming. I'm going to be I'm currently looking into getting a new camera with a tripod because it's not all that good, and there's a few other things that I'm going to kind of keep, just keep to myself until, if and when it happens, I should say. Now this one is a bit of a shout out. Now this guy, he's very good. He's a fellow YouTuber. He works extremely hard on his videos and his productions, and he's a rapper or MC, whichever you prefer. Now I want you guys to check out COLEMIZE Studios, and the link will be basically below this video right down there. So give this guy a bit of a chance. He's got a course. It's called Be a Better Rapper Today, and he breaks down a lot of things about the rap world, how to improve your flow, and he's obviously, I'm sure in the future he's going to branch off onto like delivery and obviously possibly lyrics, but obviously that's just an idea that I think he's going to do. Me and Cole have gone back quite a few times. We've discussed certain things because obviously I'm an MC myself, and we're sort of hopefully in the future, I can't say too much, but I'm hoping that we might do a couple of collabs and stuff. So yeah, as I say, the link would be down there, straight down. So yeah, I'll give him a chance, see what you think, even if you're not into hip hop. I mean, even if you think hip hop is not really music, and you think it's just noise. I mean, it might be something very interesting for you guys to find out how, you know, what actually goes into, you know, making hip hop. Oh, and people keep asking me as well, slightly going off the subject, people keep asking me about basically my SoundCloud, and obviously, you know, one of my new tracks, Fuck New World Order, and I will be unveiling it to the general public, but there are some things that I've sort of put onto my Facebook page, and I will also put my link to my Facebook page down below as well. There's a lot of things going to be coming up to the channel, or I'm certainly hoping. I've started on the health section. I've got to continue with that, and I'm going to get back to actually exposing things. There's a lot of projects that I'm currently thinking about working. I'm still working on the Russell Bland one, as I call him. I will be exposing him, and a lot of people might not like that idea, but the fact is he may be speaking the right information. A lot of people tell you the right things, and the thing is, people, you know, they start to trust these people, and this is what happens. You see, I myself, you know, I try and awaken people. I tell the truth. I put the proof out there. You know, I ask and I urge you guys to research upon my findings. You know what I mean? And if there's anything you find inaccurate, I want you guys to come to me and say, look, you know, you've got something slightly wrong. You know, I'm trying to be transparent here. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I'm not the big Alex Jones and all of these other networks. You know, I'm trying to give you, you know, 100% accurate information. And as I've said many, many, many times, that I'm just one man with a new mic. But, you know, essentially one man, a camera and a mic. You know, I do it all. You know, I'm working currently on a website as well, which is getting there. It's going to go through a lot of developments, and as soon as it's finished, you guys will be getting the link. Obviously, with my SoundCloud, I'll be putting more on there as well at some point. So it's all coming. And anyway, going back to COLEMIZE Studios, you want to definitely check this guy out. He's got the most funniest way of introducing what he's going to talk about. Now, I'm not going to tell you too much, but it's worth subscribing. Even if you're not into rap, it's worth subscribing just to hear him say, let's get it. He says it in a lot of his videos, but the way he says it, he has me in stitches, to be honest. So big up, Cole. Keep doing your thing, bruv. You know what I mean? I respect you. You're doing your thing, man. You know what I mean? You're a good guy. So that's the WOODSTA app. I think I've pretty much covered everything. Oh, one more thing. I'm noticing that my views and stuff is going down. And I'm getting a lot of people on Facebook, as I've mentioned, my Facebook community, and obviously people have added me directly on Facebook. People don't seem to be, you know, liking and sharing a lot of my videos, you know. I mean, I know we're all busy and sometimes we watch a video and we forget. I do it myself, but I'm urging everyone to share my videos. It only takes a couple of seconds and it really does help me out. It helps me get my videos out there, and this is my ultimate goal. You know, I'm not selling anything at this moment in time. I'm not thinking of selling anything, you know what I mean? And I'm not asking for money or any sort of donation. But the only thing I want you to, let's say, donate is a share. That is like a donation to me, you know. That's like giving me love back. I'm giving you guys love. You know what I mean? I'm trying to fight, you know, or certainly do my bit, you know, fight against the New World Order. And I just want people out there that are liking my videos and are listening and are, you know, are finding my information to be true. You know, just give me a little bit of love, you know, hit upon a like or a little comment or something, you know, to my subscribers out there, you know what I mean? You know, just say a little hello, you know, there's 1 or 2 new subscribers and I want to say, hey, you know, welcome to the channel. I'm the WOODSTA. And just, you know, start sharing people, you know, commenting and, you know, say hello, do you know what I mean? It's not easy to get up in front of a camera. People say I'll make it look easy, but it's not always the easiest thing to do, just to get up in front of a camera, you know what I mean? You know, it'd be nice to have a bit of feedback, you know, a bit of what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. And that's not an open invitation for trolls. You know, I want, you know, the people are decent out there, do you know what I mean? And I just want people to subscribe to me, you know, and let's build like a community of people. You know, I mean, it's something maybe in the future when I've got a decent community behind me, you know, that I've built, and obviously you guys are hopefully going to be a part of that. you know, which is more what I'm talking about with the freedom movement, which I'll cover much later. But I'm just trying to get this out there to as many people as I can. So if you guys can just give me a share, you know, just tell your friends. I mean, if you're talking about the New World Order, you know what I mean? Share some of my videos, because at the end of the day, I'm not the big Alex Jones and Chunky Mark and Russell Cuntface. You know, at the end of the day, I'm trying to bring you 100% accurate, or the best of my ability, accurate information. So, you know, some of the coming projects I'm going to do is obviously the Russell Bland one. You know, people of, you know, there's all these, you know, there's a bit of a hype about, well, you know, I started on Russell Bland. I confronted him, and that will be probably one of the next videos, or certainly in the next 5 to 10. I'll just trying to put everything I can into that, and, you know, make it look as professional as possible and put the information across there the best way without stepping on too many people's toes. You know, to be honest with you, you know, a lot of people, you know, are very much Russell Bland fans. You know, they think he's amazing at what he does, and all, you know, he's saying the right things. Well, a lot of people are saying the right things, but there's, you know, there's decent people like myself that are doing the exact same thing. I've got humanity's interest at heart, and you guys ain't talking about people like me. I mean, I'm not saying you have to, but you need to really research these people. You know, it's not just going to be Russell Bland. You know, I'm going to be covering things about Alex Jones and exposing some of the things that my belief that he does actually work for the elite. You know, there's certain things that he does and says, and it just doesn't really make a lot of sense, to be honest. I mean, again, his information, most of what he says, I mean, I don't listen to a lot of him these days, but over the years, most of what he said has been true. It's been down the line of research. I've also met him. I was at the Bilderberg protests in Watford a few years back, I believe it was. So I don't think it's like, yeah, I think it's 2-3 years ago, something like that. I also got to listen to Alex Jones speak, and obviously I met David Icke as well, and I listened to him speak. And a lot of these guys are saying, you know, they are telling you the truth. But the thing is, you've got to look at their hidden agendas, you know, and I don't want to say too much about it because that's for another video. And as I've started going into future projects, I'm going to be doing the fluoride video, which I'm pretty sure on other videos I've mentioned, you know, just to give you guys out there a bit of an idea what fluoride is, you know, why it's used, you know, and is it really good for you? I mean, we're being told that it is. Well, I'm going to expose and tell you why it's not so good for us, and who stands to gain, and all these sort of, you know, things and stuff that's going on. So there's a few things that I'm working on, and I did have one YouTuber ask me, they sort of know me in real life as well, and I've mentioned, I'm not sure if I've mentioned it in my actual videos, because I do a lot more work apart from just MC and obviously making videos. But basically, I'm trying to work on a film at the moment. Basically, it's gonna hopefully, well, it's probably gonna be about at least 3 to 5 hours, a very long film. It's gonna be very long-winded, but essentially the film is gonna cover pretty much everything people need to know about the Illuminati. You know, it's gonna get them from, you know, sitting there watching EastEnders Coronation Street to the battlefield, as I like to associate it. You know, we are starting to get some victories, you know, against the elite. People are starting to rise up and actually take control. You know, people like the Response and, you know, all of these sort of organisations. Well, I say organisation, but it's more of a collective, really. Organisation is really the wrong word. But these are the things I'm going to be trying to cover. There's a lot of good news as well. It's not all doom and gloom. But basically, this could be, you know, the final year. You know, if we don't sort it out, this could be the final year that everything's taken from us. I mean, the financial collapse, from what I'm hearing, is very close, and I'm looking into it, and I'm personally speaking to top economists. And, you know, it's not looking good out there, people. You know, and one of the other things I will be discussing, which I've very, very, very briefly touched upon, is obviously about the prepping. You know, a little bit of need. Why do we need it? You know, what is prepping? You know, what's the risk if we don't prep? You know, these are the sort of things I'm going to be covering. You know, what to get. I did cover, you know, basic stuff. You know, and I'm trying to get people away from the paranoia. Oh, you're paranoid, and, you know, I'm just trying to be real with you. I'm trying to help you people. Do you know what I mean? You know, if that makes me, you know, bad, you know what I mean, then I'm guilty then, do you know what I mean? I just want to help people, and I just want to get this word out there, and I'm just trying to do anything I can do. You know, I'm obviously making these videos, I'm obviously trying to make a film, you know, and I'm obviously working on my music. I'm out there talking to people. I've had a lot of suggestions from people that know me personally in real life, and obviously on my Facebook, to basically, you know, do things such as, you know, go out there in public and shit. You know, I want to approach people, because I've done many years of approaching banks, going into, you know, basically the Asda of the world, and challenge them for the, you know, the chemicals and shit that's in our food and the GMO. I've been doing a lot of this stuff for years, and I'm now trying to bring it onto the camera so you guys can see it. I'm trying to bring it into a world that, you know, if you're sitting in your living room and you haven't got a clue about New World Order, and you haven't got a clue, and you might have a friend or something, or you may stumble across it in yourself, and you think, well, what's all this conspiracy shit? And like I said, I'm trying to get you from watching your BBC, you know, the mind control shit, you know, where you're being programmed, to the battlefield, you know, to be out there protesting, to be out there raising awareness yourself. Because essentially, you know, as a YouTuber, you know what I mean, if I'm not getting people awake, then I'm failing, and I'm not really a person who likes to fail. I'm going to put everything I can into it. So, you know what I mean, just give me a little help, you know, give me a little pat on the back, you know, a little like, a little share here and there, you know, and let's build this community, you know. And then in time I'll be building up the freedom movement, which is, I don't want to say too much, but it's, for the lack of a better word, it's a system. But it's a system to empower humanity, where humanity is in the driving seat. Right, boys and girls, WOODSTA.